Eric Samtleben is a strong, skating, gritty defenseman with offensive upside. The 5'10", 1993 birth year defenseman with the North Bay Junior Trappers of the Northern Ontario Junior A Hockey League accumulated 2 goals and 7 assists in 21 regular season games in 2011-2012. But the Unionville, Ontario product took his game to another level during the Trappers' playoff run to the NOJHL final, where he recorded 4 goals along with 3 assists in 15 games.
I'd have to say I'm an offensive defenseman, but I'm also defensively responsible. I'll take care of my own end, and when I see a chance to jump up in the play, I'll take it. When I played forward, playing D helped me out because it made me a lot more aware of what I should do, what my responsibilities are in my own zone. And playing forward, it helped me as a defenseman. It really let me work on the offensive part of my game, which is why I think I've really translated that into my defensive game, so I could get up in the rush. I learned all that while I was up on the wing. Well, ever since I was in Bantam, I wanted to play on the power play, and my coach told me I needed to work on my shot if I wanted to do that. So I like to shoot pucks off the ice, just at the net, work on the power, and then accuracy comes later. So I just take a lot of shots. And
he came to us about a third of the year into the season, and knowing that Eric could both play forward and defense, our need at that time was defense. And as the season progressed, he did mature greatly as a player and as a person. There's no question. Eric's kind of a quiet kid and doesn't have a lot to say, but his enthusiasm and his efforts had grown and grown, and he became actually quite predominant for us in certain areas of the game. Eric has a lot of offensive skill, and that's, I think, why he might be viable to be a forward as much as a defenseman. He's a feisty hockey player that plays tough in areas. He certainly has a good shot, and like I say, he likes to get up in the play and get involved offensively, which he accomplished very well.
Well, I got to give a lot of credit to Tommy, because he would prepare us really well, and we do a lot of gap control in practice. And before, I thought that was one of the weaker parts of my game, but as we did in practice, I got more comfortable stepping up and reading the play and trying to anticipate what the guy's going to do, so he doesn't get a step on me and I can pinch him off into the corner.
One of the things that we worked on, and we're still working on with Eric, is where he puts himself and the positions he puts himself in the ice. But he is a tough player, and he did put himself in tough areas of the ice. He did compete in areas that are very necessary for a defenseman. Unfortunately, throughout the year, off and on, little small ailing injuries that cost a week or 10 days, and so he struggled, but he kept coming back. And that's one of the characteristics I really admire in a young man or in any person, is not only do they get knocked down, but how they get up and how they battle. And he continued to do so throughout the playoffs, and was instrumental in part of our success. I mean, I had a hockey team, and he was one of them that all contributed some way for our hockey team to have success.
And Samtleben is hoping to continue to improve his play in hopes of one day playing hockey in the NCAA.
It feels a lot because, of course, I'd like to get a post-secondary education. And it's always great to have something to fall back on if your hockey career doesn't plan out the way you'd like.
One of his best attributes is that he can play forward or defense. That is something that every hockey team needs because of injury or because of timing throughout the season. But there's no question with his strength and his ability to skate, he's a very good skater that in the next couple of years you can see his game improve enough to fit right in and be a starter right away in the NCAA.
If you think Eric Samtleben can help your hockey team, please take down the contact information on your screen. This has been a DawStar Video Scouting presentation.